Hi, it's Isabo, the witch from Cleveland. How you guys doing? Well, we're gonna start with Spiritual Gangster. You hear it? See it back there? Spiritual Gangster is something from Matt Kahn, who I have shared. He's on YouTube. Uh, Matt Kahn is Kahn, and that's one of the things he was talking about. Is sometimes you have to be a spiritual gangster. You have to, people coming at you with all their negative and pointing their fingers and you, and you have to be strong in your knowing and be that spiritual gangster. So this is something we're going to work on this year. 2024, we're all going to be spiritual gangsters. All right, I grew up. Let me start first. We're going to talk about lack mentality again today. Yes, this is another installment of lack mentality. And this is knowing your abundance, knowing what around you is your abundance. And I grew up not having, even when my parents were doing better, I barely had anything. I wore my dad's shirts, his old work shirts. I wore pants that were too small for me and stretched them out because I didn't have any more. I wore shoes that were literally held together with duct tape and glue and staples because you know how it is. You got a hole in the bottom of your shoe, you put some cardboard in the bottom, and you wear plastic bags on your feet on the way to school. That was me. Even when my parents had, I didn't. I was, kind of left without. So when I got married, I was, God, how do I put this? He would give me money to get something, but if I didn't spend it right there, didn't find what I wanted, I wouldn't get it after that. So I always took whatever I could get as fast as I could get it. And that led me to having a lot of things that I didn't even truly want. Clothes that I couldn't wear because they were too small, too big. I didn't like them. I ended up wearing t-shirts and boxer shorts for years that were whatever he decided he was getting rid of because I didn't have anything that I could wear that was any good. If I did get something, it was usually for my kids. So it put me in a position where I started hoarding things. I started doing it again. Anytime I felt unsafe or whatever, I would start hoarding because, I didn't have stuff. So therefore, I was going to have stuff, even though I didn't have stuff that I wanted or needed. That's lack mentality, though. I was basically trained to feel lack all the time. And that added to my feeling of being unsafe and unstable and my low frequencies, my low energy, my low self-esteem. All of these things were from that constant feeling of lack. Well, I'm at a point in my life where none of these people control what I have. And I'm still having this lack mentality, which is why I'm doing these talks with you. Because I'm catching myself with the hoarding again. I'm packing right now to move. And you see, I'm still having different things on my wall. You see it behind me. I'm still having different things on my walls. Why? Because when I put the stuff away, I feel like I'm lacking. and I go get more stuff to fill the space. Yes, exactly. I'm hoarding. I'm hoarding. Is it stuff that I want, stuff that I need, stuff that makes me feel good? No. No. There's very little things at Dollar Tree that's going to make you feel good. Okay? If it was paint and stuff like that to make the things that I like, or to do more things that I like with my creative outbursts, my creative, I have a lot of creativity inside of me. Which I'm not doing anything with again because I'm feeling lacking and unsafe. And even though I have so much. So that's what we're going to talk about. The whole thing added to my depression and ended up being part of a very severe, long depression era in my life. And I got to a point where I didn't feel abundant without a lot of stuff around me. But that stuff is overwhelming because your house ain't clean. You don't feel clean. You feel like you've got this overload of stuff at the same time. So now you're what? Now where are you? Well, you have all this stuff, but it's not stuff you want. But you start getting rid of the stuff and let go of the stuff, then you feel like, oh, wait. But I need to have stuff. For one, you have to allow yourself to get that anxiety. Okay? You have to say goodbye to these things, one thing at a time. You say goodbye to it. You let it go. You don't have to throw everything away and do that clean sweep through the house and everything's gone. Because, oh my goodness, is that going to throw you into a panic attack? Holy crap. Holy crap. You have to say goodbye to it. I did that today with 2 really holy shirts that were my favorite t-shirts that I wore at least once or twice a week. But they were full of holes. I mean, my nipple felt cold a couple of weeks ago, and I looked down and it's sticking out of a hole in the shirt. Thank God it wasn't outside. It's like, why is my nipple? Oh, good God. Get back in there. I mean, seriously. It's funny, but it's not funny. The shirt should have been gone a while ago. I allowed myself first to get some things to replace the things I'm getting rid of. But going to the laundromat today with 3 loads instead of 2. Looking in my closet and going, where am I putting this stuff? Yeah. It's what you have to do for yourself is get rid of these things. We talked about the closet thing and going through one thing at a time. How does it make you feel? When you try it on, when you look at yourself in the mirror, does it fit, doesn't? We did this already. If you didn't see that one, go back in the videos and find it. Okay, because I talked about it. It's part of self-care. And lack mentality, helping yourself to get rid of the lack mentality also is self-care. What you need to do, and here's the thing. One of my ladies that I watch on Instagram, And I cannot remember her name. I've been trying to do it all day. I cannot remember it. To even go back and get the video for you. She was talking about telling yourself you are abundant. When you drink your water, your bottled water, tell yourself how abundant you are when you're drinking it. I'm so abundant, I have clean filtered water. When you get in a tub, fill a bathtub full of nice, warm, hot, hot as you like it. Get in there, some bubbles, whatever. Pour it over you. Pour it over your head. I am abundant. Look at this, how abundant I am. I am pouring abundance over myself. I get in the shower. I have abundance just pouring over me. I'm soaping up. I am cleaning myself. I'm going to be so squeaky clean with abundance. Yeah, I've been doing this. Okay. Same thing, get in bed. Look how abundant I am. I have a warm, safe bed to sleep in. I have electricity. I have heat. I'm eating. I have food. Even if it's just ramen noodles, which is what I just had for dinner. I have food in my mouth. I have something in my belly. Okay? I have food. I am abundant. I go outside. I breathe in the air. I started telling myself how abundant I am. That I could breathe that air. That I'm alive to breathe that air. That I look in the sky, and the sky is something that is never going to end. No matter where you go on the earth, there's sky. Cloudy skies, bright skies, rainy skies, whatever. There is sky. There is rain. There is snow. There are trees and birds and abundance everywhere you look. Everywhere you look. You have a job, you're abundant. You have a paycheck, you're abundant. You could put money on your bills, even if it's not paying them completely off. You're able to put that money that you worked for on those bills. You're abundant. And say thank you to yourself, to the divine. Show that gratitude. I'm abundant, and I am so thankful and so grateful that I have these things. And let me tell you something. We look around ourselves and go, where is it? Because all you see is stuff, and all you see is the floor and the ceiling. Well, you have a floor and a ceiling. We take these things for granted that there are a lot of people in the world don't have this. And I mean, there's so many homeless that there are, and believe me, they are grateful for every single meal they get. Absolutely. You look around at everything you've got. When you put your clothes on, I've got clean clothes today. I'm abundant. Your cologne, your perfume. Look, I've got this. I'm abundant. I have deodorant. I'm abundant. I have these things. I am abundant. Be grateful. Find the things that do not serve you and let them go. Let them go, but tell them that you're grateful that they were there. Thank them for being there. But it's now time for you to go. And you don't have to throw them away, like I said. You can go and put them in a box for Goodwill. Okay? And I'm a big believer in Goodwill. You can get good clothes there that you like, that fits you, cheaper. You can get household goods. You can look around and find things that are more your aesthetic and more your style, things that you like. And it replace the things that you have just stuff. You know, and for every one thing you bring in the house, let two go. Let two go. We talked about that in another video. For every one, two. You say you catch yourself in one judgmental thing, say two nice things. One about them, one about you. Well, here's another. To let go of the hoarding situation, which takes time and practice. The lack mentality takes time and practice. Daily, daily, daily. 1 to 2. Yes. Okay? But when you get in your tub tonight, tell yourself how abundant you are. When you're soaping up, you're abundant. When you put that lotion on, which I need right now, my hands are so dry, you're abundant. Okay? We do, yeah. That lack mentality, not seeing where you're abundant, makes you feel unsafe and unstable. And the divine doesn't want that for you. And it is part of our makeup of our brain to go, ooh, look, because it's trying to keep you safe. But we, ooh, look irrationally. We're taught so much, ooh, look, that we keep ourselves down with it. So look at it better. Just, give yourself that I am abundant every time. Every time. And ask yourself, when you go to buy something, on the spur, is this something I really want? Does it fit? Am I going to wear it? Is it going to have a place in my home? Am I going to really use it? Is this just me feeling like lack because I didn't buy anything? It used to drive me crazy going into a store and walking out with nothing in my hand. Now I can do it. Yesterday I went to Dollar Tree and I walked around. There's a lot of really cool things in Dollar Tree in the $5 aisle, but did I really need them? I really didn't. So I really didn't, and I have just way too much stuff, and that's what I told myself. And I grabbed the mop head that I needed to do my floors because my mop's all messed up. And I got a pair of glasses that are for computer use that have that blue thing for $1.50. And I needed those because I'm getting headaches. It's like, okay, that's it. That's all I walked out with. Yeah, I didn't spend $25 on a bunch of crap. Nope, I just left. That felt so good when I got in my car. Yeah. And it's not because I was doing without, because I'm not. I have everything. The only thing I needed was a mop head. And I got that, didn't I? I am abundant. I love you, brothers and sisters. Take care.